What's up, blockheads? It's tank season in the Trailmakers universe. So to celebrate Tankmass, I'm making this video for all the tanky boys and girls out there to get into the Tankmass spirit. To begin, I'm going to show you guys my first few tanks. I made a bunch of tanks in the campaign, but you're always making do with what you have at the time, so none of them are really all that good. But this was the first thing I built with the new tracks. And it was flipping and rolling over like crazy, so I added some hinges to give it wide mode. So I finished the campaign and jumped into Sandbox to make the tank of my dreams. In the end, I wound up with two versions. The first was this kind of, this is what I would have made if I had all the things I needed in the campaign kind of build. And yes, I kept it reasonable. Campaign combat in Trailmakers can actually be challenging if you can exercise a little bit of restraint. So I use one EMP, one minigun, and a single tank cannon. It's powered by 5 Dragon engines that I have activate incrementally. 2 power up instantaneously when you hit the gas, 2 more power up after 1.5 seconds, and the 5th powers up after 2.5 seconds. This gives me the speed to get around reasonably fast and the control to aim precisely without using the turret. And I decided a little pizzazz was in order, so I built in these custom pop-up lights. This tank felt like a fair challenge when I was in combat with the button axe. But let's be honest, this tank is kinda weak. It does a job against AI enemies, but it's so normal and reasonable, it may as well be a template vehicle. I want more firepower. So, I keep the minigun and the EMP. Then I get to reworking the turret so I can turn one gun into 6. This will give me a devastating burst fire that I can walk onto my target from a distance. The final tank also has the pop-up lights, and both tanks have a left and right weapon mount that aims in conjunction with the main weapon. On Frozen Tracks, I've been relying on the minigun for quickly sweeping up the smaller bots, and the EMP for dropping the shields of those big boy tanks. But they can easily be swapped out for any weapon that suits your move. This tank is unreasonably good against the bots. I can hang back and snipe from safety, or activate the shields and dive into combat with reckless abandon. Either way, I win. I also have this concept tank chassis I'm working on too. The motivation here is that in spite of being tank tracks, they don't actually handle rough terrain very well. What is going on? It's like they're made of like 10 different really unhappy build groups. Just a little bit of contact makes me freaking... What? These tank tracks are not very good at doing tank stuff. Yeah, so I'm using a few rotating servos with a low strength setting to give the leading and trailing tracks some articulation. It works pretty good, but it's not really awesome yet. I'll let you guys know if I turn this into something worthwhile. Both of these tanks can be found on the workshop, so check the description for the link. Alright, blockheads, that's all I have for today, just a short and sweet one. You guys have a merry Tankmass, and I'll see you in the next one, Trailmaker. Peace.